Wally, we have to wait until we get some people in here. We should probably share this right now. Let's share this
on it.
If anybody's in here, share this so we can play our new intro. I don't want to play the intro and nobody's in here.
I know. Gotta get rid of the village idiot first.
Yeah, but we don't. We have the new song. Remember?
Oh, I know, but we got rid of all that, so we gotta show it off to the people. We can't just play it for nobody.
I know. So we gotta wait. We got 7 people.
We're gonna play it twice.
What's up, 7 people? Can you
Oh,
mine's just getting a little janky because I'm on Facebook and I'm trying to share this. So I'm coming off Facebook now. All right.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Sorry, just Facebook. What's up, everybody? What's up? Share this. We are gonna play the intro when we get 20 people on her. I know we're setting the bar low. Get 20 people on her. Oh, we just dropped 2. And then we're gonna play the new intro. We're sticking at 10. Have we got comments in her? Hey, I want everybody to spam everybody. Hey, you know what? Somebody spam JB and somebody's no. Can't even send it to Joseph anymore. 20 people and we dropped the new intro that I slapped together. My video editing skills suck, but the song is pretty bad.
We're at 13. We're at 13.
Oh, where's my hat? So you know what? Salty Joe. We ain't even. I need to get my own hat. You know what? We're at 12 people. You know what? We're just gonna drop it. We're just gonna drop the intro.
Oh, we're at 14 now.
All right. Well, you know what? 16. Come on.
Why won't I share though?
We're begging. Share this, everybody, please. Spam everybody. All right, we got 16 people in here. Let's run our intro.
How are you, man?
I wasn't talking about Teen Wolf, that's for sure.
Welcome to the NNRC Hotline.
Hey, is this G.I. Joe Hotline?
Yeah, I better shower, though, before I get ringworm, man. I just got out of the gym.
This is a place where you, a racer, mechanic, rookie, or RC racing fan can call up and speak your mind. Express your thoughts, ask questions, or just get some shit off your chest.
I'm looking at the Cadillac of anal beads next to my truck, and I'm like, this just looks bad.
We may not agree with you.
You're doing the whole disclaimer thing wrong.
But we will listen.
Hey, Wally, that's one pretty thick hat you got. You gotta hook a brother up from Canada.
Join your host, Lefty the Great, and co-host, Wallie Builds. Hit us up on the NNRC Hotline, 1-424-414-6672. And let's talk RC. Nitro is the glory. Buddy Buggy pays the bills. Woo!
Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. Nitro is the glory, but E-Buggy pays the bills. What's going on, everybody? I was going to say, welcome to episode such and such, but this is episode number 103, and this is the NNRC Hotline. I'm chilling out with my boy, Wally. He just woke up from a nap. He was out riding motocross this morning. So he's tired. Hasn't rode motocross for a long time. We're doing this live. We haven't been live for a minute, Wally. We haven't been live for quite a long time. So, yeah. Welcome back, Wally. Good to see you. We're going to do a little catch-up with you. How you like the new intro, Wally? How you like the new intro?
I like it. I was just looking at that last clip, though, of that the DNC and the truckie going through there. Got nightmares of that corner.
I know. I had that picture. I was going to put that picture where he's right there in that hay bale, just like just on hands on your knees, just contemplating life.
Man. And have you seen the commentary from I think it's Tyler Hooks and Scotty Ernst? Have you heard that yet?
No, I haven't.
They got me pretty good with that one.
Just Joe, no more sexy British girl. Yes, on the No Name RC podcast with Joseph and I, but Wally has been with us for almost a whole year, and I appreciate that. So he didn't like being called the village idiot because that's only to one person. That's to Joseph. So we got another little intro done with some excerpts from some of the funny things that happened, you know, like the Cadillac of anal beads. And yes, thank you, Benjamin, for the support. Anyway, guys, before I go on, I want to shout out to all the NNRC squad around the world. Thank you guys for the support. We did our 100th episode. This is 103. We're killing, like, you guys are killing it, man. You guys are killing it. If it weren't for the NNRC squad around the world, the podcast wouldn't be what it is. And thank you for all the love. And remember, spam this, share this. I mean, spam everybody. Somebody call JB and tell him to call in tonight too. JB. Shout out to all the patrons on Patreon, man. I greatly appreciate you guys. Support you guys. Go the extra mile. I've got some cool stuff coming. JQ isn't the only one that can have a nice, cool camera setup and be and his new YouTube celebrity status that he's trying to gain for himself. But wow, these guys start asking questions right away. 1 second, guys. We're gonna get in questions in a minute. So shout out to all the patrons on that support the podcast. If you guys wish to be a patron on the podcast, there's a link in the description of this, I believe. So, you know, every little bit helps, and we're trying to help out. You know, the patrons get a little extra stuff. And what it is. And thank you. Wally got quiet trying to share it.
I was trying to share it, and it decided to be all loud on me.
And I want to shout out to all of our awesome companies that just choose to advertise with us. We greatly appreciate it. And they are Mayako, which is the new title sponsor, as you can see down below, right there. Don't ask me what it's all about. I'm still waiting.
Wrong finger.
Yeah. Shout out to RCMX Online, Techno RC, who is actually bringing you the hotline, which we will be opening up the lines here shortly. Look, I mean, you have to look at my notes. Rob, I almost choked on myself.
Get together, man.
I know. Beach RC, thank you, Brent and Lucas and all the guys at Beach RC. Remember, guys, we have an affiliate link. If you guys can use that, we greatly appreciate it. Shout out to let me catch myself again. So Z Techno, said Beach RC, Rob's Oil. Shout out to Rob's Oil. Remember, get all your AMSOIL products to your doorstep at www.robsoil.com. Sun City RC, new sponsor, has been on for about a month now. Joey Showers, Corbin, Christian at the US Open. They're getting ready for their border wars, I think. And yeah, good stuff. Thank you to them for coming on. Of course, manscaped.com. Come on, people. Christmas is coming up. It makes a great gift for Christmas. Remember, get your Lawnmower 3.0, get your replaceable blades, all that type of stuff. And you know, just it's a great Christmas gift. Use the promo code no name in all caps, helps the podcast. Hit up Manscaped, cut through the jungle, and find your manhood. And you know what? It's good for women too, because my wife uses mine. So I may have to buy one for her, or maybe give her mine and get my own one. And oh man, shout out to Papa Willie's Traction Tonic, longtime supporter. Wally, have you had you got some?
Yeah, I've been going through it and trying it, and pretty good results so far. Just trying to figure out which one I like the most, but I'm so far leaning on the gold at the moment. Good stuff.
Check out Papa Willie's. There's in our written description, there's also a coupon code NNRC. You save some money on that. Shout out obviously to Wally Builds for all his help. He's looking at packages. Look, you got a Beach RC package.
I got something. Well, I know what one of them is.
Maybe you got some candy.
I don't know what the second one is, though.
That's kind of light.
Yeah. Okay. They get something from you.
Oh, yeah. You know what it is? You should open that right now. Who's it from?
Aston Abdul.
Oh, yeah. He won a hat in the let me finish something up my sponsors too. PapaWillis.com. Wallace got me all discombobulated. So thank you to Wally Builds, obviously, for his time coming in. I greatly appreciate that. And shout out to JQ Threads, not just a clothing company. It's a company providing opportunities. Shout out to my boy Connor Ahlers of Duluth Cranes for his support. And you know what? We got a new sponsor coming on board. It's kind of getting official, but I want to shout out to my good buddy. He's a big supporter of the podcast. My buddy, the dude, Chasen, Racecraft USA, the command module. Wally, you have a command module. I think, yes, you got your no-name RC hat.
And I got a sweet hat now.
There you go.
And yes, I do have a command module, and it is the greatest thing I've ever bought.
I know. I think I've got one coming. So check out all these companies. Check out Chase. He's been killing it on social media. Check out all these companies. Show them some love. Mention our names. Helps us out. Thank you to all these companies. If you think you are a company that wants to support our podcast and want to advertise on it, just hit me up. We have tiers to suit everybody. Hat looks great on you, Wally. Thank you, Ashton Abdul, for sending it to you. He actually won that hat, in the youth conference that I had. He finished really good at PMB, but Brent sent him 2, so I think he got messed up. I think I was supposed to get one to you, so he got yours, and then I just had to get him send it out to a. And you know what? I got a shout out to JB what?
JB
Raging Racing as one of my sponsors. Well, JB definitely helps me out when I come to America. JB's fine. It ain't a party to JB's her. So what's up, everybody? Wally's got his new hat. Hi guys in the group. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in. The line number, actually, let me put that up here. The line isn't open yet, Brandon, but it will be open shortly. What's up, Mike Walker? What's up, 3 Limb Slim 13? We got some YouTube. Remember, we got a YouTube channel now. Check that out. The latest podcasts the video has been up. So if you can go, give us a sub, a comment, a like, a share on the YouTubes, that would be great. Oh, that's what it is. I knew I was trying to I was wondering when Chris Nelson was going to go live, because I wanted to tune in to see what he was doing with his fuel, but he's live now, unfortunately. So
is he really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I can't stop my show, unfortunately, so I'll have to watch that later. But JB says, I'm mad Wally didn't build my AE. Well, you probably didn't send it to him, JB.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. He's got his AE there. All right, Wally. So, man, you know what? It's been a month since we've been on her. And
it's been quite a bit.
Lots changed in your life. You are now like one half of the new power couple in RC.
Yep.
Like that happened like the day after you was on the podcast and she was there. I was like, okay, that's kind of okay. But congratulations. You got you and Caitlin are a couple. I thought she'd be hanging out with you today, but she isn't. And it's really cool when you have a significant other or someone's by your side who's into the same thing that you're into. She's into racing just like you. So big things can happen, like I said, I called it the new power couple in RC. Congratulations. You got a new sponsor on board that I thought was pretty cool. Why don't you tell us about that?
So yeah, I was talking with the guys at Action Sports Canopies, and they're gonna sponsor the Wally Builds team for next year. They do a lot of promotional stuff, so it's like canopies and stickers and the side skirts and walls and pretty much anything you can think of you see in a trade show booth, or like a factory pit. They do all that. They make all that. So
nice.
I brought them on, and then I also am a independent sales rep for them too. So if anybody wants anything or needs any help with one, I can basically assist you with all that now.
I said this, and hopefully if I come to America next year, I would really like to get a tent, a No Name RC podcast tent. Be black.
Make that happen.
Yeah, I know. I would like to make it happen. It just I don't have the money to make it happen yet, but it can happen next year. So, and I need to get traveling. And as for banners, right, RC, man, I gotta get on to Brent about making banners for me. But yeah, I'm sure they can make banners and all that type of stuff. And congratulations to you, Wally.
Yep. Yeah, actionsportscanopies.com. They make vinyl banners, cloth banners, pretty much anything that you could think of, they could do.
I'm sure. That's good. So I can't wait to see you getting what are you getting, a 10 by 20 setup?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a 10 by 20 for next year.
I can't wait to see it. I love that. I think that's I love how all the teams are doing that now, and I think it looks so badass. And you know what? I'm gonna brag because JQ has been doing it for a while. But you know who really started doing it? The jamming team back in the day. So yeah.
Yeah, and then you get your logo is a little bit better on it because you have a lot wider space to work with. So that's kind of the reason I want to go, and then it's just easier to do one canopy instead of two. Or
Yeah.
we'll have two
You
instead
know,
of three. Or yeah.
them canopies get heavy, man. I've lugged them out and set them up enough and all
Yeah,
that
the
type
cool
of
thing about
stuff.
the action sports ones is they're all aluminum and they're hexagon frames, so they're super
Right.
durable. They're light for what they are, so
Sweet.
they're pretty good quality.
Yeah, the hexagon frames are the best. That's the type that we have for the JQ ones, and they're pretty good. But they, one day at nationals, my buddy might not have backed into one and bent it a little bit. But good times at the 2018 Aurora Nationals in Florida. And you've been racing a lot as well, right, Wally? You've been doing a lot of nitro racing. You was getting all philosophical or whatever the word I want to say.
Oh yeah, I posted that.
Your post the other day about nitro. Like, I'm like, this dude love this. See, this is how I feel about nitro. I miss it.
I like the nitro. The nitro is where it's at. That's kind of where I've been headed towards the last couple months. So
because
I'm gonna go race this weekend too.
Yeah, going back to Thunder Alley this weekend, right?
Yep.
What's their JBRL?
No, they have like a race every year, every couple months. It seems like it's called the Easy Money Race. It's basically a little cash payout race, depending on entries. So top 5 get paid out. So it should be pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of racing going on in California. Period. Anyway, you bet. I think you did JBR at Palm Desert. You did Thunder Alley.
Yep.
You've been at OCRC.
Yep.
You've just been living the RC dream.
The crazy thing is how many entries the OCRC Sunday Series has gotten. There's 2 rounds in now. It's a holiday brawl. They do it every year. It ends like the 2 weeks or a week before Christmas. And the first 2 rounds were at 198 entries.
Yeah,
for a club race.
That's good. That's a one-day race.
Oh yeah, like we start at 3, we're done by 10.
That's a good program.
Yeah, Nick runs a really good program there. So
some
people say it's too long, but I enjoy it. I think it's pretty cool. I like seeing it. It's club racing. You get everybody, and it's not like there's a bunch of pros there. Like there's not even a 2 mod class at all. But there's 4 heats of stock buggy, and then 5 heats of expert buggy, and then there's 2 heats of e-buggy. Like,
so what's expert buggy?
So OCRC splits both their spec classes since no one has interest in mod anymore. They do a sportsman 2-wheel drive stock buggy and then an expert 2-wheel drive stock.
Oh, okay.
They call their 13.5 sportsman sport wheel and then expert 4-wheel. So they basically just split into 2 groups with the same motors.
Okay, got you. Hold on. Oh, wrong light. There we go. All right. So you just been living the RC dream. 10 scale, 8 scale, motocross today, all that type of stuff.
Yeah. It's been pretty good lately. You guys go race all the time, and it's been today was actually the first time I was back on my dirt bike since I broke my collarbone. So
did you take it easy? Was you nervous?
The first couple of rides I was a little more cautious, and then I started kind of getting in the groove and feeling a little better. So
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of probably waiting for a message to say, man, I can't make the podcast tonight. I kind of took a spill, re-broke my collarbone.
I was kind of worried about it. I was like, all right, let's not crash. Let's just take it easy and mellow, and that's what I did.
Yeah, man. What? Hey, we got Jimmy Babcock in the house. What's up, Jimmy? Them guys just come back from AMS. What a great race they had in the Pro Nitro race. We're gonna talk about that when we open up the phone lines. Of course, JB's there, and he's just running the whole chat. Yes, Salty Joe, I need some sun. Plus, this light's right on me. So, but yeah, I definitely need some sun. I'm in his office too much, So yeah, man, racing, lots of racing going on for you, Wally. That's good. Now, does Caitlin race with you every time, or what happens? What does she race?
She races. So basically, she has a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive buggy, and then she runs my practice buggy in 8 scale. So basically, any race that I go to, she goes to. She won't be going to this one. She's got stuff to do this weekend, so it's just gonna be me out there, and I believe my buddy Jordan's gonna join me out there to go run.
Sweet. What's up, RC Kevin? What's up, Shane? What's up, Eric? I know Eric's going to be calling tonight. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
good. How's she like? Is she running nitro or e-buggy?
She runs nitro.
Is she good? I don't know. Like, is she good? Can she wheel?
Yeah, I mean, well, she's like sportsman level right now.
Okay.
So she's doing like I think at the Nitro Explosion she finished 6th overall or 8th overall.
Oh.
But that was really good. I think that was a really good race for her. I feel like she picks up the Nitro a little bit better than 10 scale, which obviously I have no problem with. I'd rather do the 8 scale
No
stuff.
problem
It's outdoors
whatsoever.
and it's more fun. But and then Caitlin and my buddy Jordan, they basically race the similar classes. So they both run 2-wheel and 4-wheel. And they're always going back and forth trying to see who's better than the other one, and they always talk a bunch of shit back to each other. So it's pretty fun. It's entertaining. I mean, she's sitting right here. Too bad I can't go to Thunder. I won't be able to whoop Jordan's ass.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
I definitely encourage female racers. It's good to see. And we definitely need more females in the hobby / sport. So I don't know. I think we're gonna open up the phone lines. Or maybe we'll start doing some Q&A in the chat here while we do that as well. Because Wally, we didn't really plan this. Wally, I wrote down some notes, but I was hoping you had watched AMS, but it's all good. We're gonna talk about it. I think that's what I really want to talk about the most because it was the biggest race this weekend. I talked about it on the podcast. We had a really great pro nitro buggy main. It's a sport, Jeff Keaton. Hobby / sport.
Hobby sport.
Yeah, and it was a great race, man. And Cavallari, the GOAT, pulled it off. I picked him to win previously on the podcast previous to that. So if you guys want me to start picking your lottery numbers and all that stuff, let me know. You plan stuff. I always plan my podcast. Don't listen to JQ. But we're gonna I'm gonna open up the hotline here. And Wally, I think you can just try and if you guys want to do some Q&A with Wally real quick while I open up the hotline.
Yeah.
Wally can answer your questions. I only to eat.
Are you busy in December? Not entirely busy right now. Just a couple races to get the month started off, but we're gonna go do the Palm Desert Toys for Tots race, and then I think middle of December we're gonna go down to San Diego to do the Top Gun.
What's the Top Gun? Is that indoor?
Yeah, it's an indoor race. So it's SDRC's basically the equivalent to Surf City. So it's their indoor big race of the year.
And associated with high volume calling use. To continue, press 3, 2.
What the hell? That's not the number of system dial.
Definitely upside down notes for sure.
No, I'm trying to dial in and it's not letting me dial in. Hold on. Southern Indoor Champions. Can't wait. That's SIC. That's in January. Yeah, coming up. That's the first big Southeast race right there. So I don't know, man. I've never been to that race. I don't think I'm coming to that. It's a little bit too cold for me. I hope I get to come to America next year. So we'll see how things go. 1 minute, guys. Just trying to dial into this number. I should have probably just dialed it in before I came on her, but it costs money. So.
Mini Truggy A2.
If you go to the YouTube and go to like 4 minutes and 45 seconds, 4 minutes 45 minutes, 4 hours 45 minutes, you'll see it.
Oh, so it's early in this. Oh no, 4 hours. 4 hours 45. Look at that, right on the zone. We're gonna fast forward to the last few minutes. That's too far.
From the Collins Studio web interface.
All right, everybody.
Show recording is on. Dual channel.
If you guys want to call in, let me put up the number here. Hold on. I forgot all about this. Before we guys go any further, thank you to Techno RC for bringing us the NNRC Hotline.
Techno RC. Techno RC. Techno RC is a premium manufacturer specializing in 8th and 10th scale high-performance off-road RC buggies and trucks. Visit www.technorc.com for a complete catalog of their products. Techno RC. Excellence in engineering. Hashtag Techno Takeover.
Thank you, Techno RC, for bringing you the NNRC hotline. This is meant for you guys, the listeners. Call us up. Tell us what's on your mind. You got something that's pissing you off. Let us know. Yes, Techno Takeover. Shane says we are having a Toys for Tots at the ROCCK Racing in Knoxville, Tennessee, November 28th. Rain, snow, or shine. The show will go on. But it's an indoor track, too. Well, indoor with sides open. If you guys want to call in, the number to call is 424-414-6672. I need somebody to call in because we haven't nobody yet. But let's take some Q&A while we're in here. So anyway, you're watching the race as we talk, Wally?
Yeah, I got 3 minutes to go.
What do you think of the track?
Well, I'm watching it right now. It looks pretty cool. It looks like, okay, from here, it looks like it's pretty smooth. Was it pretty smooth? Does anyone know, like,
I don't know.
It was a smooth layout, or did it blow out?
Well, I went to this race.
Looks like it almost grooved up.
I went to this race in 2018, and it did not get rough. Now it was a little bit more humid and stuff like that. But I think the track was good. It was a good layout. It got dusty on the outside.
Yeah, it looks like if they're running like I believe I saw at some point, I think they were running like the indoor kind of bar style tire.
Mm-hmm.
Not really a real pin tire like we normally see.
Right.
So if you're doing that and the track is grooved, and by the time this race is over, I'm sure the tires were slicks.
Cavallari posted up pictures of his tires and they were slicks after the race.
Yeah.
Shane wants to know what's a good low budget nitro motor so he can start out with his new Techno NB 2.0.
I mean, like motors that I've been running, I think one that would be a good one is the Ultimate M5R. Basically, they're like their entry level engine, so it's super easy to tune, has good power. Super reliable. Actually sell them myself and I've seen them run, so I do think they're pretty good. And then if you wanted to go up to the next level, I would recommend the M5S from Ultimate. That motor is hands down the best engine I've ran in one of my cars so far. So either one of those should be pretty good for you. I would say that the M5R is somewhere around $249, so it's a good engine to start with.
Yeah. There you go. You can get that from Beach RC as well, or Wally. It's Benjamin. All right, so we're going to come back to your question, Benjamin. So I want Wally to watch this while we can come back to this. Benjamin asked me, what are your thoughts about RCGP going to Sun City to kick off 2021? Well, I think Sun City is a really great facility. I've been there myself, and they have improved it since then. They've made it bigger. They have covered the pits, and they're really nice people. I think it's gonna get rough. They're gonna probably get Anthony coming here to build a really great track. I'm just hoping everything works out by March. Yeah, it's March that Europe can start traveling, because we need Europe over here to work for that. You know what I mean? To do the race. You know, the RC Racing TV guys have to come and cover the race. The RC drivers over there have to come over, and yeah, so hopefully that happens. Wally's like literally watching the last bit of the race. See, I told you it's a good race. He can't even.
It is pretty good. I can't believe how close it is at the end of this. This usually doesn't happen that often.
I know, but he was literally on slicks.
For another lap.
What's up, Sean Rusin? How you doing, man? Are you still working nights, dude? Sean Rusin. I keep saying Rusin. Scott Allen is right. A P5 Nova is a good one if you could get him. Nova Rossi's kind of shut down.
Makes a little mistake and starts pushing a little too hard.
You know what? We got one caller, and we know who it is. Let's talk to Daniel Ricardo real quick.
Hell yeah, Daniel Ricardo.
What's going on, Daniel Ricardo? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Hey,
What's up?
I'm going in December. I'm going to a late indoor.
Oh yeah,
Spokane Valley.
I heard about that.
So yeah.
Are you gonna race Nitro?
Imagine Dominic. No.
I don't. All right, I'm gonna hang up on you now.
I just like Nitro.
Well, there goes that.
For me.
What are you gonna run? Short course and what else?
You got to keep tuning it and tuning it and tuning it and tuning it. No, electric better for me. I like electric.
I know. Hey,
It's
at least
more fun.
at least this race won't get snowed out like the race did this past weekend in Walla
Yeah, I
Walla.
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to Walla, but it got snowed in though. Nope. But I'm gonna tell it that indoor race. Adam Drake gonna go too.
Yeah, I heard Adam's going
Oh,
up
really?
there to that race. Yeah. That's
Which
good.
race is it? Like one of the
It's not one of Justin's race. It's
no.
it's which what's it called? Eric, the race.
It's Spokane Valley Spokane Valley Expo.
Okay. Yeah, but the name who's putting on the race? Is it I think it's Brian Phillips is doing it.
Oh no, I did. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Are you got your stuff? Do you have your stuff ready?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. You, don't charge your batteries yet, though.
No.
So, what classes are you running? What you got? What's this? Your dogs
in
making
the
off in the
winter.
background?
I thought that was my my background.
Oh, that was your background. Okay.
I
Wow.
don't know if it was or not.
Cool.
All right, Eric. Well, good luck at your race this weekend. Let us know how it goes, man. You think you're gonna win short course?
You know it.
Okay. So Jay Riggs says it's
Damn.
the short Northwest Indoor Championship by Brian Phillips.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was Brian Phillips. Yep.
Okay. So this isn't a part of like the NCT. This is a whole separate race.
It's a
then.
separate race.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this weekend they had the last NCT and Austin actually won it because he TQ'd Nitro. But those guys, the track on the Friday was so muddy. Like it looked like a tsunami or something hit it. And then they got it together and then it rained.
Yeah.
It snowed Sunday. So they couldn't race.
It was muddy.
I remember seeing that because my buddy Jason was posted up. He's like, "Oh, come to the race real quick. Oh, it'd be great." And it snowed
No,
in.
like I wonder if you could race on a snow track.
I'm sure you could. It would just be rough on stuff.
No?
It'd be rough on the marshals. Hey,
Oh,
Eric.
that would be interesting to watch.
You have good luck at your race, dude. And we wish you all the best. And I don't think you're gonna win short course though.
Hey,
You ain't been practicing.
I'm on TV.
Excuse me?
I'm on TV.
You're on TV.
Yep.
Well, are you watching Formula One?
No.
Oh, because that you said you're on TV. I thought you was talking about, you got a race coming up this weekend, this Sunday. How are you gonna be in Washington and be at the F1 race at the same time?
You're funny. I like funny people.
All right, Eric. Good luck, man. Take care.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, buddy. See ya.
What's up, Keith Henry? Yeah, I think
That would be a real difficult thing to deal with.
What's up, Tim Barth? Fifth scale man made the podium at Blue Ridge Nationals. Good job.
I
Shane,
think Shane had a question.
he did. I'm also having a little trouble with my EB4 8.4 pushing off power. Any rev it is. I didn't even. What is the EB4 8.4?
That's the e-buggy.
It's the e-buggy?
No, dude. Ooh.
I know that.
Come
I know
on.
it's a
Brush
techno.
up on
I
your
just didn't
cars,
know.
bud. It's the
I knew it was a
e-buggy.
techno. I just didn't know which model it was.
A quick thing you can try is adding a little bit more rear droop to the car. Maybe go by like 1 millimeter. I've been messing with it a lot for my OCRC setup with my e-buggy. And the droop's probably been the thing that's controlling the most of the biggest changes. So I would add a little bit of rear droop to the rear. That should take care of it. That should help a little bit without changing too much. And when you get a little bit more rear, rear droop, you'll be able to, it'll land a little better as well. So that's probably the thing that I would try to start with.
Sweet. Chad Millican, you know what? He did ask this question and I forgot it a couple of weeks ago. Marshalling. Some promoters say run it to the pits. Some say let the pit guy come and get it. What's the census? Well,
let the pit guy come and get it.
Yeah, I believe at any proper authorized governed race, like the Worlds, Nationals, Euros, your pit guy has to come get it. Or they actually have runners too. Sometimes they have runners that people just go out there and get cars. So I know if you're kind of at your club race and you want to help the guy out, okay, it's not too serious. But at a bigger race, I know you want to do it as a pit man, but your job is to, as a term marshal, but your job is to be there. What if you go and somebody else else
I've been that short on this stick before.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone breaks down, the guy runs off to go deliver it to the pit guy, and I'm upside down there sitting there. So that's probably the worst part of it. If the people that are out of the race, they get to deal with that on their own. It shouldn't affect anybody else's race because of that.
Yeah, I would suggest that. I watched a little bit of the Blue Ridge Nationals this week, and it took him a while to get marshals out there, and that was pissing me off. Like, man, if I was an RD, I'd probably, if I was an RD at a race, like a big race, and somebody didn't go out to turn marshal right away, I'd dock him a lap right away, and then people would know right off the bat where I stand. And just on turn marshaling, because I saw that this weekend, and I was like, man, people need to get out there and marshal. Like, it takes so much time. Luckily, it wasn't that many entries, but it takes so much time, man.
Yeah.
Tim, my nitro is coming back. Last weekend I got the itch, and no, he was at the Blue Ridge Nationals. Cleve Henry, invite Billy Easton. He's a great runner. I've been trying to get Billy Easton on the podcast for a long time. No one would be scared of you being an RD. I would ban JB from every race I'm at, first off the bat. So there we go. Ban JB. Sean Roson's calling in. Let's call Sean, and then we'll talk AMS. What's up, Sean Rosen? How are you?
I'm good. Is my sound real bad? Because I'm in my van right now.
No, we can hear you. It's low. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hello.
I didn't want to call in and have it be all terrible. But anyway, how you guys doing?
We're good, man. How you doing?
Pretty good.
I'm doing good. That AMS race was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was. It was very good.
Yeah, the main had me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Oh man,
that was really.
I haven't watched a race like that in a minute, like a whole 45 minutes, not leaving my chair, and just watched it. So it was good.
Yeah, it was really cool. Oh yeah, man.
What's going on with you, Sean?
What I got going on my plate is there's a street drag race going on out in Banning, and Proline reached out to me and Tyler and said, grab some RC drag cars and come out here and stand in the booth and show off your cars. So that's what we're doing this weekend.
Where is this to?
And then this is in Banning, or out there where same neighborhood as Thunder Alley.
So what is the event you're going to?
Proline.
It said there's some airport or something like that out there, and they're doing, I think this is real street racing.
Oh, okay.
They're going to set up a little Proline pop up with me and Tyler and probably a few other guys, and show off some cars and stuff to the public. You know?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's a great way to get it. Are you guys going to drive them?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll put on a little show.
Are you going to
Why
take
not?
some of your U4s and stuff there, or just your drag cars?
No, I'll probably bring a U4 car.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say you can't go there for one of them.
Got to have that U4 with you.
I know. So otherwise than that, what racing you got coming up soon here, Sean?
So U4RC, we have a race. We're gonna try. We got rained out last weekend, so we're gonna try and pick up the pieces and do one on the 21st, and then in the horizon for November or for December, I don't have, believe it or not, other than possibly the toy drive at Thunder Alley, I really don't have anything on the agenda until January. And what I've got big that's on my mind right now is, of course, U4RC and starting the 2021 series back up, because I've been talking to Horizon Hobbies a lot. And so I'm trying to bring them on board and trying to work something out. So that could be a lot of fun. You know, anytime Horizon Hobbies gets involved with something, you know something good's going to happen of it. So they've just started this Facebook page that's Losi Motorsports. And I think they want to promote a lot of their, you know, their scale rigs, like their that Baja rig and that laser nut car, and of course that monster truck thing. And I think they're going to incorporate some of the U4RC stuff that we do of the grass race segment of that into that website. So that's nothing's in stone, but there's been several phone calls, which is exciting for me, you know. So that's it. That's what I got.
Yeah, man. You're gonna.
Awesome.
I can't think of a better person to go out and promote our industry and our hobby than you, because you love talking about it more than me, I think, and you do a great job of explaining things to people, and I think you and Tyler's gonna have fun out there. You're gonna be right in your that's you, like that like I would be too. Like if I was there, I would be hoarse because I'd be talking all day. But yeah, man, I like stuff like that. I love stuff like that. So I would have fun at that.
I was just on that Scale RC.
Yes, the Scale RC podcast. I haven't listened to it yet. Sorry.
Yeah, I felt like well, and the guys did talk, but I felt like you know, at the end of it, I felt like I talked too much, and luckily my dad listened to it, and he said, "No, you gave everybody room to talk, because yeah, you get me started, and I can talk RC." Well, it's not just cars. We go down the boat road trail, the plane and helicopter trail, but yeah, you know, it's just I love it. So, yeah.
Cool. And you're working night shift, right?
Yeah, I'm on my way to Newport Beach right now.
Oh yeah, that's where I used to hang out and live near that area.
Oh yeah,
not too far from there.
I'm in some medical buildings right across the street from Fashion Island, so it's a really nice neighborhood. You know, everything's clean. All I'm doing,
I know where that's at.
I'm doing cameras. Yeah,
sweet.
I do the security stuff, so it's easy work. Easy work.
Good stuff.
RC cars don't pay for themselves.
No, and you have a lot of them.
Definitely not.
You have a shit ton of them, but that's cool, man. I love your passion, and I can't wait to come on and hang out with you guys. Hopefully next year, man.
Yeah. So, what do you think? What is your feeling on DNC? Are you still?
I have heard nothing about it.
Yes?
I've heard nothing at all about it. So it's now.
No, but
it depends. I mean, it depends what's going on. What happens, man? We gotta wait to see what happens coming up in the next few months. I can travel. I can go to America right now. I have been able to. I'm just worried. Like I don't want to get. I'm just worried. Like if I get stuck, my whole thing is I could get there. I just worried about coming back here. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of on that same boat. I go to Mexico next weekend or next week for
really
Baja 1000. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, you're going for the race? Yeah.
Dude.
Yep.
I haven't stepped foot outside of the country in so long. It's like
Dude, I
Yeah,
come
I
from
don't
an
know.
island that's 20 miles long, man. 20 miles long, and our passports are just as good as British passports because we're British. We have to travel, man. People used to fly to America from Bermuda, go to America just to go shopping. I know people back in the day that used to fly, like this is back in the day when Eastern used to fly in Pan Am and all that stuff. They used to have $100 tickets. People would fly to New York to go get McDonald's and come back to Bermuda that same day. This is like back in the 90s,
Oh my
80s.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
McDonald's.
yeah,
I would
but
go
New
up
York's
there
in
with
an hour and a
something
half.
better.
Well, we don't have a McDonald's in Bermuda. Well, we never have. Well, the base had one, but we didn't have one.
Mhm.
But yeah, New York's only an hour and 45-minute flight from us. So,
Not bad.
well, Sean, man, you have a good evening, my my brother. Have fun and keep up the good work. I look forward to your lives and your pictures from your weekend this weekend, and I know you guys are going to do a good job.
Oh yeah, we'll do something for sure. Especially having Tyler with me. You know, if Tyler's with me, you're guaranteed to have some good footage. So
Yes, for sure.
yeah, it'll
Yes,
be
you
great.
can.
Tonight, too.
All right, dude. Talk
All
to
right,
you later.
too.
All righty, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. If you want to call up, the number is 424-414-6672. We have a couple of questions. I believe Chris Yancey asked, would we pay extra money to have paid term marshals? Well, I've been to races if they provide term marshals for you. Even her, we did. Yeah, as long as they're good, I'll pay extra. You know, I don't mind. I hate term marshaling. I'm a big boy. I don't like term marshal. I'll do it, but I don't want to do it. So
I
I would
don't know
pay
if I
more.
would. I don't mind marshaling. I just do it. Like I don't really mind. I don't want to pay more to do something I can do pretty easily. So
Well,
Not
I've
really
been
into
on
the
both.
idea.
I've been on both. I've had paid marshal. But I didn't have to pay for them, so that's why I was cool. But I mean, it was a little extra money. It would be
I mean,
more in America.
if we're getting into the $100 range for an entry, DNC costs. It's like, I don't want to start paying $100 to race every time I go race.
That's true.
That kind of thing.
Adam
Like, if it's
Sauter, I
like
think. What
a
happened?
couple
Go
races
ahead.
out of the year, then I would say, okay, yeah, sure, but not if everyone
No.
started doing it.
I mean, you can pay people to term
Yeah,
marshal
you can
for
pay
you.
someone to marshal. There's
At
kids running around the
DNC.
track all day. Hey, can I marshal for you for money?
Yeah, Eclip used to organize all that at DNC.
Yeah. That guy.
He's up in Pacific Northwest. I saw that he raced the other day up there.
Have you guys seen his rap video?
No, I have not. I have never had any issue with Eclip, though. I must say this. Never had an issue with Eclip. He probably stole a bunch of my Modelos, though. I'm sure.
Probably.
Pretty sure he did.
He is the, hey, can I have a free beer guy? Every time I've gone anywhere.
I know. I made the mistake of giving him a free beer, and then he just came and just thought it was free from there on out.
Yeah, you can't feed that puppy.
I think Joseph said something to him.
Yeah.
Adam Sauter or Soder, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. You actually asked this question on the podcast. I did answer it, but I will. After BRN, it seems fifth scale off-road racing is getting some more attention in the Southeast. Do you think more 8 scale tracks will see this and start doing fifth scale events? Well, I'll be honest. I really like fifth scale. I do. I've never really raced off-road fifth scale. On road, I've done it. My honest opinion. I don't want people to get mad. The BRN had 10 entries for fifth scale. That's for fifth scale. That's not bad. On the East Coast, that's not bad. Matt Olson came over. The track was kind of catered to the fifth scale crowd because but no, it wasn't like it was kind of like it was a lot of doubles and because it was fifth scale because they didn't really make big jumps and all that stuff. So the 8 scales had a race, and I'm not a fan. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a fan of 10 scale. I'm not a fan with fifth scale, but it can be done. I'm not a fan of them splitting the track. Now, if they had Tim Barth raced it. So he raced fifth scale there. Now I think if they made a separate track like what DNC used to do, like what Joey used to do. Yeah, too many 180s. Yeah, but then there weren't no big jumps. But I said this on the podcast. The best 5th scale plus 8th scale track that I've seen was at Adelanto up there, and they had it with that motocross track up there, and they made a big 5th scale plus 8th scale race. They made big triples that was so easy to do. Every 180 had a bowl, so you could go in there pretty fast and carry speed and come out. And the 5th scales were able to jump, but the 8th scales were, I think, maybe they weren't able to triple, but they were able to double single.
Oh, I watched them triple. It was gnarly.
Okay, so I'm not saying
they had long runs at the jump. So
right,
at least that one year that I was thinking of is that they had a triple on the back fence where the spectators were, which kind of sketchy, kind of scary, just because the car was literally like 25, 30 feet in the air.
Right.
I broke my buggy doing it once. But then at the end of the night, I think Olsen came out and started doing like practice laps on the track. And he like doubled it at first, kind of felt it out, and then just committed, and he went the whole distance. And I was like,
no, I mean his car is so badass. Like I don't even want to know how much his car costs, but I hope it takes off. I hope it does take off. Yeah, it didn't have those type of runs, Tim. I don't know what happened. But just like that. If you do the track like we just said, long run ups, no transition jumps and stuff like that, then cool. But I don't know, man. 5th scales it's expensive. It's expensive. Like
5th scale gets up there pretty quick. That's for
8th
sure.
8th scale is expensive too. But I would love to run it. I would love to run it, and it looks. The people had it. I mean, Matt. Here's the thing. I want to see Matt go to Europe and race. That's what I want to see. Because that's over in Europe, there's some really, really fast 5th scale racers. Because they do it.
Really?
Like they have a Euros and all that stuff.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
The 5th scale off-road have a Euros. In fact, Pekko won it this year or last year. Pekko, he's from Finland. He used to run JQ. He's a younger Max's friend. What's up, Matt Dixon? How you doing? Congratulations to you. How's that little boy? It's a boy that you had, right? I believe, Matt. Beautiful little baby boy. Congratulations, dude. I spent way more on 8th scale racing than I have on 5th scale. I would say this. I would say that the tire game is a lot easier in 5th scale and they last longer. You also haven't raced your 5th scale truck as much as you raced your 8th scale truck, Tim. But also when you went to 8th scale race, you had to take $3 million worth of tires. So like everybody else. Not just he says the first indoor event at the BRN, I had 1 5th scale attendee. Me, second event I had 13. So trending the correct way. That is correct. But also for that race, which was a good turnout, because that race were like the first 2 races didn't have a really good turnout at all. And this race, AMS and this race were on the same date. But he got a good turnout, and I was happy for him. And AMS got a good turnout. So Keith Henry, 5th scale tracks. 5th scales need to race 1-on-1 scale trophy track like tracks, no crazy triples. I would say that too. But I just think they look so cool when they're out there racing. Like at DNC when I was watching.
Like with those like 5th scale cars, I think what would be really cool is like an actual like RC desert race through FPV. I don't know how doable that is and how good that's going to turn out, but if we could figure that out, I think that would be pretty sick.
Or
like you're in the car, like the camera's in the car and you're driving through the desert and you have like a wide open area.
That'd be so hard though. You'd be getting sick.
It's not as hard as you think, because I have the Nomad and I was driving. Okay, it's not hard while it's on flat ground. So a desert race where there's not really big jumps that are peaked like this, it's pretty doable.
Right, because you can see.
You try and take it on like an 8th scale track. The minute you hit a jump, you're just lost in space because all you see is the sky.
yeah, I could see that. You know, they used to race boats, right? Because used to be race boats, but they used to have a class where they used to actually race a 2-mile course or whatever. But they would do it in real boats. They would actually be in real boats, and they'd be racing their gas boats alongside. Yeah, like they would go on a like actual offshore type of tour, race or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it could be done. I don't know if I can handle that though. But I would
'Cause I think
like
that
to
would be
admit,
pretty sweet.
I would just like, you know what would be a challenge? I doubt it. That would be very hard to drive one of those cars. Haven't they taken a like fifth scale car and did some of the Baja 1000 or something?
Oh, I have no idea on that. I would imagine Losi should have done something like that.
Oh man. You know what I saw this weekend? I saw this on Netflix. It was like it was just a whole Lucas Oil Traxxas sponsored movie on Netflix. Like everything was Lucas Oil and Traxxas. It was like
it was
this guy had something Boru. It's so crazy. I don't know why that came to my mind.
It's like the Lucas Oil, it's like it based it off of like the Lucas Oil series.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to the premiere for that. That was pretty cool.
Really? Wow.
Mm-hmm. I got to go race Pro SC10s through Hollywood and some of their like red carpet areas.
Oh wow. All right. Right. Losi did the Mint 400, says Tim Barth.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, because they have their the Super Baja Ray with the King's truck and I forgot the other one.
So how many miles did they do?
I think. Well, I don't know how far that goes.
Okay.
I know the 1000 is 934 miles this year.
Okay. And Lucas Oil announced no more trophy truck racing.
Oh man.
Wow.
Now, trophy series or like the short course off road stuff, which I could kind of see.
What's the difference?
Well, the short course is like through like an actual like stadium kind of setup deal, and like desert racing is just through the desert.
Oh, like what's your boy name? Ricky Johnson does.
Yeah. So like RJ Anderson and Kyle LeDuc, those guys. Kyle LeDuc actually worked at Proline when he was younger.
They'll be out of a job. Where are they going to race? They don't have a series.
Well, they have I think Kyle moved back east, so he does the whole torque. Like I think there's Traxxas series back there with like what's that? Crandon off road. Like they have all those tracks over there. So I don't think they're going to be out of a job. They're just not going to be much on the West Coast.
You know what? I was watching some of that racing, and I think that's the closest thing that's to what we do, almost.
Yeah.
I know we liken it to motocross a lot, but like I was actually watching that movie, and I was like, damn, those things are flying pretty far. Like, you know what I mean? These things are jumping far, and it's crazy stuff. All right. You know what? We've been talking for an hour. We don't have any more phone calls, but we need to touch on AMS a little bit. Wally, what do you think about Cavallari pulling that one out? Like, what do you think about seeing Cavallari, Mayfield, and Tebow on a podium again? 20 plus years later.
It's been a while.
But they've been on so many.
We're going to see it again.
I think you're going to see it.
It's like they're all revived. They're like ready to go. Like, we're still here. We're still capable of winning, and they swept the podium. So it's pretty crazy to see that trio back on top again.
Well, I mean, right now, according to the top 25 rankings, Jared Tebow is the number one driver. I still say David Ronald-Fox the number one driver because when there's all these guys last met, he won DNC.
Well, so it's hard to say because a lot of the guys that are on that list aren't all necessarily racing. Like Angara's doing stuff locally.
Right.
Ronald-Fox doing stuff locally. They're not really.
They can't get to a race
able to
together.
Accumulate points. So everything's kind of shuffling around to people that can race, and they're going up, and the other ones are just going down by default.
I understand how it works. I do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, in my mind, in my ranking, in my brain, Ronald is still number one because at the last time that these guys met, he won. And all these guys on it, most of them. But here's how
Worlds race this year.
I know, and there's probably not going to be a Worlds because nobody's heard anything about it. And there's definitely not going to be a Worlds in Brazil. I'll bet my right testicle on that one. I've already bet my left one away. Hold on real quick. Derek Fig wants to shout out to Victory RC Midwest, best old school loose dirt track located in La Alto, Indiana. IN is Indiana. See you in the spring. Sweet. Awesome, Derek.
Good.
Old school Lermy track. That's what I like to hear.
That's what
Big pins, gas truck, and let's go. I did interview Chad Parks this week on this week's podcast. got a good look at his car. Very nice. Good dude. Cool
It's a
dude.
very nice car. Yeah, I'm gonna do one of those. I'm gonna build one of those up for sure.
I want one. I think I want one. Here was my RC thought of the week on the podcast. When are we gonna stop seeing? Okay, we haven't never seen 3 people in RC do what Tebow, Cav, and Mayfield have done. They're still doing it. So when are these guys gonna, like, my thing is, like, when are we gonna, first it was 2 things. Are we gonna see another trio or group of people like these guys ever come around? Because we haven't yet. We haven't seen a group. Like, it's always in a spurt, maybe 1 her, 2 her, something like that. And how much longer can these guys do it? Because I guarantee you, all 3 of them went home. They're all super motivated. Cavs like, fuck yeah, I just won. And it was a hard battle, and I won it. I held it out to the end on slicks. Mayfield's probably saying, again, I thought I had got across this whole Cavalieri besting me type of curse, you know, because he was faster. Mayfield was faster.
Oh yeah,
and then
Mayfield's always fast.
Then Tebow he was not having a good qualify. He qualified in 9th. Excuse me. He qualified in 9th and came all the way out to 3rd on that small track. He's going home. He's super pumped. He's motivated. These 3 guys are going into 2021 riding a super high cloud. I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon. I think they can go to the 40 something. I think they can go to they say they stop going. That's how I feel.
I'd say they'd keep going until they're just flat out over it. They don't want to travel anymore. That would be like that. Traveling, I think, would be the first thing that takes them out of racing before racing.
Yeah, because all
of them are developing. They're all having families. They're all up there and kind of more focused on like real life stuff. So I think the racing stuff, they'll always be competitive and they'll always want to be there. And I'm sure they'll always at least make mains. They just 1, 2, 3'd it at this race. So
I know it's amazing. I don't
think it's gonna be the racing that's gonna take them out of it. I think it's gonna be the travel and the real life stuff that does eventually.
Mm-hmm. These like we have never seen this in RC. Like 3 guys who can dominate on so many different platforms too.
Yep,
not just one. And
not just one.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. And it ceases to amaze me what these guys do. I also saw that that Tebow is sponsored by a tire company or mountain bike tire, tubeless tires or wheels. I don't know. He has wheels, something to do with tubeless technology. He posted it today, which is good to see because I think Tebow has been doing a good job of promoting himself and he's cross promoting. And I like to see outside of the industry because there's a mountain biker, so outside of the industry coming into our industry. You know,
yep,
it's good to see.
That's a cool thing to get. That's another cool thing that they can, if they can start doing that, is kind of branching out to different companies and kind of just building a lot of areas to go to. Like that would be probably a really good thing as far as futures go. So
yeah,
to branch out into different things like mountain biking and dirt biking and different companies within those industries. That's going to help them,
of course,
further down the road.
That's right. What's up, Pete Phillips? How you doing, good buddy? Mike Walker says one thing that may have come from COVID is that they all got a break and also got a taste of what it's like not to be able to race. I can say that because I was like, I'm tired. I need to take a break from traveling, and now I cannot wait to get on the airplane and get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree.
I agree with that 100%.
As long as the money is there, they will race. Yeah. I think so, but at the same time, I think what people don't understand is that these 3 guys, when they are racing, like when things are normal, they're on the road 3 weekends of the month, sorry. And they have all these guys have family. I mean, Tebow has 3 kids, so
yeah.
And they have to do 10 scale, and even Tebow slowed down on his 10 scale stuff. But but that's how they make money. So yeah, as long as it is.
There's definitely worse jobs, that's for sure.
Oh man, I can't. It's what do you do for a living, Keenan? Well, I help manage a worldwide RC car team, and I have a podcast that I talk weekly, and people's like, that's what I do. So I love.
That's how people build RC cars.
That's right. Yeah. It's crazy, man. People, but it has its ups and downs. Don't worry.
Yep.
All right, Wally. Well, you know what, man? I think it's 10 o'clock. I don't see any more questions coming in. We've been on her for a while. I know you're a bit tired. You went motocross riding today. It's good to have you back in the saddle, though, talking to you. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. I'm sorry we didn't get more people calling in, but there's a couple of lives going on tonight as well. So we're probably, I was trying to not get cross-platform with that, and I wanted to watch that as well. Thank you, everybody, for the support. Remember, episode 102 dropped Wednesday. Go check it out. Download it. Share it. Go to our Instagram. Follow us, please. What's up? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. My buddy. What's up, Hammer? Buddy. How you doing? Hey, man, I really like Chase, man. I've never met the guy.
Chase is super cool.
But I know that me and this guy, I like this guy's attitude. Is always like I would hate to see that guy be angry, because I know if he was angry, he'd be really angry. But it's always just a cool dude. I like him.
He's always,
you know what I mean?
He's on it. I like it.
Yeah, I like him. I like his attitude, man. Good dude. And he's the guy behind the command module. Good night, everybody. Yep. Great job, Mike. Remember, guys, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe there. Remember Joseph's, go subscribe on Joseph. He's a YouTube celebrity now. He's too good for us now. He wants to if he gets 5,000 subscribers, we have to do something to him, and I want to physically harm him someday. But check them out. Follow Wallie on Instagram. Send him some work. And man, shout out to all the NNRC squad, all the patrons, all the sponsors that are Mayako, RCMX, Beach RC, JQ Racing, Papa Willie's Traction Tonic, Rob's Oil, Manscaped.com, Duluth Cranes, Racecraft USA, and Sun City RC, Wallie Builds. Thank you guys for everything that you guys do. Showing our sponsors some love, shows the podcast some love. And hey, you'll be at a race next week, right?
Oh yeah, I'll be in Mexico next Wednesday.
Oh, you lucky bastard. You'll be drinking not Coronas.
The Pacificos all
Pacificos are good, yeah.
Pacificos are good.
Modelos.
We ran the bar out of Pacificos last time we were there.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm still not drinking. So. Hey, what's up, OG Pit Chick? Check out the Voice RC podcast. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Dustin. Sorry.
Check, like I said, I'll be. I mechanic. I pit for a guy. Yeah, I pit for the Reese Millen team. I don't actually race it. not into dying.
So do you go down the race and if they get in trouble, go to help them out, or you just stay at base camp?
I'm the field truck guy. I'm one of the field truck guys.
Oh, so you're actually active. Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That should be cool. You taking an RC car with you or no?
Nah.
All right. I don't blame you. Need a little break from RC.
Yeah, it's too much to work. It's not a lot of work, but the race can never really stop going once it starts.
Cool. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Well, thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to everybody. Tune in next week. I'm looking for my outro right here. And hey, remember, Nitro's the glory. E-Buggy pays the bill. Thank you, Wallie, for your time. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. And if you ain't grinding, you're sliding. Lefty and Wallie out.
Thank you for listening to the No Name RC podcast. We greatly appreciate all the support and love from you, the listeners. Without all of you, none of this is possible. Special thanks to our patrons on Patreon. If you wish to support the podcast further, you can at patreon.com/NNRC podcast. As a patron, you will receive early releases, special content, and patron-only giveaways. Also, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and our website, www.nnrcpodcast.com. Remember, Nitro is the glory, but E-Buggy pays the bills. If you aren't having fun, it doesn't make sense. And if you ain't grinding, you're sliding. Lefty out. Nitro is the glory. Nitro is the glory. Nitro is the glory.
so bad.